Hi guys, Dorota International nail artist and educator here, and today we are gonna be playing with some transfer foil, which looks absolutely amazing. I love those wedding style. Have a preview of it in here. Super quick and easy, very effective design. So let's start. I actually cannot wait to what we are gonna transfer those tips into. So first of all, I need to prepare some background because there is gonna be like a layered look. I love those kind of looks. So I've got my nail form and a tiny piece of the sponge. So I usually, depending on the design I'm doing, I will cut a different size of the sponge, and I like to use the tweezers so you don't have to play with the product. And with the form, you can see how much dirt and fluff has come off from it. So I usually like to use this technique to get rid of any kind of bits and pieces. And then when my client's nails are all buffed, I'm gonna grab a color called 277 Traveler's Tingle. And we are gonna do some nice background, like a kind of blush, or maybe mix it, or maybe I should do it, I should do it pink and purple. So quite often, like when I'm designing the nails, the ideas are born in my head on the go. And then the next color, 268, is it gonna go? No, it's not gonna go. So we are gonna go for a purple. And that's a Purple Rain 242. I will also want to squeeze in a sky pink as well. So a tiny bit of this purple. We will create like a kind of tie-dye-ish. And then pink sky 238. The purple, you have to always use just a small touch of it, like as little as possible, because it's a very pigmented color. Now my first idea was to work more through the middle. Now I can see it, I'm going to do it actually much more, so I've got a bigger piece of the sponge. And what we are going to do it is like this part of the sponge is a clean part of the sponge, and that's what you want to use for touching the client's nail folds. Okay, so clean part touch the client's nail fold, then you can go really into the corners, and then this is how you do it on a real person. Yeah, so like this part can touch the nail folds, but nothing else. So this is your clean part of the sponge. This is how I always do it for my clients, like, and you see me using it a lot. I love this color combination because it looks magical. And you can see it, the purple one is the hardest one to blend. So I am very chuffed with it. Let's cook it. And I don't think so we need many more layers. That will be plenty. Because it's more of a tie-dye design, I don't have to also worry about getting a fresh sponge for each bead. I wanted it to be kind of different shades of the pink, like, and purples, all mixed together. But if you want some pink to be cleaner, then you would use a cleaner part of the sponge so you don't bring in that purple over. But I like it how they also slightly different. And if you just tap it, you kind of create you bring in an air bubble. So I'm kind of massaging it at the same time as well. Okay, happy with that. So let's move on into the next step. So things looks even prettier if we use the chrome. And of course I love using the chrome, especially the Aurora one. So I've got the High Shine No Wipe Top Gel. And this is the top coat, which takes the chrome really nicely. To be honest, they would look fantastic on its own, even like even if we don't do the design on the top, but I need to show you it with the design. So for a chrome, I'm curing it 60 seconds. And as you can see it, I have no fluffy bits and pieces because we have cleaned the sponge nicely, just to make sure the things are pretty. As you can see, I'm fishing for my top coat. Making sure everything is painted properly. I think I'm actually going to do quite a lot of Aurora Chrome designs for you guys, like at this time of the year, because it's just so amazing. I think that's the most pretty designs, like with the chromes. There's nothing prettier. Okay, my first two tips are ready, so I'm just going to take them out. We don't want to overcure it. And honestly, it looks just nice, even like this, you know, you could paint a couple of the wee clouds and do it on the blue background that way, or do like a wee flower. Anything to go on top of it will look fantastic, but we are gonna give it a try to the white transfer foil and do it like an layered look. Okay, we just got some delivery, so Lucky was like so loud. Now, that's Aurora Chrome, so just tap it in. So first of all, you want to just bring the chrome in. Do not rub it straight away, guys. This will give you a much nicer result. So I'm always just bringing in the chrome over, first of all. This one is ready as well. So bring that chrome over by touching. And then we can start rubbing it. So nice and gentle to start with. You want to make sure your chrome is everywhere. Okay, and it still looks not that nice. I mean, it's nice, but not that nice. Okay, I will do it on another nail. I think this is crucial, like, so depending how fast you are and bringing in your chrome, that's the results you will get. This is perfect, and the other ones are ready too. So bring that chrome in. Sorry, Patrick, I am all over the place. Yeah. Always make sure they are cured properly as well, because if you do not cure your top coat properly, you will get the places which are more pearly rather than chromy. He's squeaking so much. Okay, now once I have once I've got most of it, what I can do it now is take my finger and just almost like a polish it to the high shine. Like polish it so well. So what you will do is you will get rid of those grain look. You will get rid of all loose particles of the chrome, and the things will look more mirror. Okay, same on that one, and actually on all of them. So like you're getting rid of those loose particles. Look at the difference. So we've got loose particles, and then you start kind of getting rid of them.
This can be hard to see on the camera, I think.
No,
the loose particle.
The loose particles, maybe.
Yeah, because they're very small.
But I can see them, like I do really see them, and you can tell the difference. Okay, it is all wrapped in, and you can see it. It looks so pretty, even just like that. If you don't have Aurora Chrome, like I think this is like the biggest must-have, to be honest, because you can create so many different pretty things, and especially when the lights hit it like in different direction, even more outside, this will look so much different as well. Now, since we don't want to do mistake on our design, and we are going to try to use this white transfer foil, my suggestion would be just top coat it. Okay, so I'm just going to grab the top coat and top coat everything. Okay, and then just apply the top coat all over it. So first of all, it will protect your chrome. And then secondly, you are gonna have, like, if you do the mistake, you can easily wipe it off, because it is protected with the top coat. And I get to ask this question a lot, like, And the question is like, oh, if you're applying so many layers, like top coats, base gels, like, or other things, is this not going to give an extra thickness to the nails? No, like, I mean, I always take that into the consideration. So when I'm doing like a layered look, I would do it a touch thinner nail structure. And then because we are buffing it, and like say in this case, we have used like just a product applied with the sponge, there is hardly any product. So normally if you would use like a 2 layers of the gel polish and then the top coat, you've got like 3 pretty decent coats. I have only applied the top coat and very thin layer and the top coat now again. So I would say this would be just the same, like maybe 1 layer of the gel polish thickness wise, like really. Okay, the next step is to take a buffer, because it's easier to paint, and it lasts better if we do the things on the either scratch or sticky surface. Okay, so I'm just doing couple scratches. You don't have to scratch everything, just couple scratches. And this is how I will do it on the client as well. So as you can see it, you don't have to scratch the entire surface. As long like most of it is scratch, the next coat is gonna grip to it. Okay, remove the dust and then move on into the next step. So we are gonna grab the transfer foil gel glue. And this one is fantastic for the way it adheres to the foil. So let me maybe pick something first. That is pretty interesting. That's quite a lot of stuff going on. This is too delicate. That is very interesting. Okay. So this is very interesting. This one too. That's quite delicate. Great for a client's nails as well. But I'm searching for something. I quite like this one a lot. Gosh, I'm making mess of my foils. Nice one too. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this one. It's depending what you've got in your head. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this one. Just place it there so you can see they are kind of like different type of flowers. The biggest struggle is gonna be to find the right side of it. Okay. So what I'm gonna do it is I will just cut a small piece of it, first of all, so I can kind of decide what I want to place in there. So let me cut it out there. There we are. And on the thumbnail, I think this is gonna go that way. Yeah. So on the thumbnail, I think this is quite nice and it's a pretty decent size. This is what I'm gonna transfer. So I don't want to put the transfer foil gel glue all over. I will just place it at kind of on the place where I know the design is going. Okay, so it is this side. And then 30 seconds cure. Then index finger, let's maybe do something small. So index finger, I'm gonna go, oh my gosh, that looks pretty. Those Frenchies are actually really pretty. Oh no, know, it's so hard to decide. Let's do Frenchie. And then cure it as well. So what I'm gonna do it is I'm actually gonna cut out the thumb. The index finger. And the thumb is ready. So if I took it right side, and how I notice it is like this one is quite slidey and then I can feel a bit of matte on the other side. I think I got it right, but we will see it. Yes, I did got it right. Okay, so just rub this in. And now I can start pulling it. Okay, and I've got pretty flower here. Then the Frenchie, so I'm just gonna slidey matte. I had dilemma at which sides to put it in. And then we've got another one. So on this one, I'm gonna go, this is a ring finger. So ring finger, I'm just gonna go with that flower. More to the top. Middle finger, I want something large. And on the pinky, I want something tiny. So this one will be very good for a pinky. Okay, my middle finger is ready. Definitely I'm gonna go with this one. So to make your life easier, if you cut it into a smaller pieces, the foil is not gonna bend this much. And the less it's bending, the better coverage you will get. Okay, next one, pinky, just a tiny wee thing. Where are you? Wrap this in. This one got stuck so strong. But it looks very pretty. Okay, and on this one, that was actually the Frenchie I think we were supposed to put on the index finger. I'm gonna transfer one side first, because this one would bend quite a lot. So first of all, one side of it, rub this in, and then release a little bit. This was actually a tip which helped someone, I can't remember who, but someone actually write me a comment that was a lifesaver tip. So, and then you release that, so you've got some room to get less bends on the other side. And then you just rub this in. Okay, I sometimes have to retouch it, so because the places weren't properly wrapped in, but this way you've got less bends. And I think it's so much faster to do those kind of design than do it at freehand. Okay, now we need to protect that, so we are gonna apply the top coat over it again. And when we apply the top coat, also the design become more visible and neater. So I'm just gonna show you that because this is a cool thing with the transfer foil, that once we put the top coat, the things are more visible. It is quite difficult because we've got chrome going on in here as well, but I just wanted to show you that. So everything is protected.
It's quite bright background as well.
Yes, on the darker background it will stand out more, but I wanted it to be romantic and delicate and beautiful. So that's why I choose this background. But we will make it to stand out more, guys. Like, I do love connect different techniques together, because that's what really finishes them off. Like, so now they don't look finished, to me at least. I mean, they are still pretty and delicate, but they are not perfect. And here I didn't apply enough foil because I was planning for a different one. So I will show you how to fix it as well. It's quite okay, but we're missing something there. I think that was because of the parcel delivery. Which when we might have a really interesting day. The weather is spoiling us, guys. Like, I mean, I cannot believe, like, we had such amazing weather here in the Scottish Highlands. I would say the entire March, April and May is like crazy beautiful, so much sun. We have been here 20 years, and I don't think so I have ever remembered so good spring. Like, you know, over 20 degrees, like, it's hotter here than anywhere else. So absolutely amazing. And because I'm got new outfits with collaboration, we might just pop into the beach and do some nice photo shoot or do something. I don't know, like, I am just so excited. Okay, next step, guys. So we've got everything top coated in here. And what you want to do is grab the French gel. And sorry, Patrick, you are just taking so much space. Honestly, I try to grab the gel and I can't, like, reach, and then I'm searching for sugar powder, but D-liner brush, and now we are gonna decorate the things. So I'm just picking up a small scoop of the French gel, and you can kind of have a wee nosy for me for a sugar glitter. Please, pretty, please. Yes, thank you. That's what I wanted to reach, but I can't because the camera is there. You're taking too much space, Patrick.
100 subscribers is here. Come on, not just me.
Yeah, I know, guys. I do it for you guys. Like, we so enjoy it, and we so much appreciated your like support, likes, comments, shares, the fact that you are staying with us for such a long time. Thank you so much, guys. Like, we really appreciated it. Now I'm gonna sugar some parts of it. So I quite like this dotty idea, and what I'm gonna do it is I'm just gonna add a couple small dots here. Just like this. Then take my D-liner brush and we are gonna do almost like a wee lacy look. So what you want to do it is, you want to outline some parts of this flower. Not everything, don't do it too heavy. So just some parts. Look how thin I'm trying to paint. And painting it like freehand could be difficult for some of you. But if you kind of just follow what is there, you can create a crazy, unbelievable design and impress your clients. I'm also almost like adding some freehand here as well. And I love it because this will have different colors. Do not outline everything. Ta-da! We've got first one ready. Sugar it. So sugar is going to only stick into the white gel. And then let's cook it. This is a kind of also design which I could wear it on my nails because it's so delicate and I love those kind of delicate looks. Pretty nice and lacy design in here. I'm just gonna add a couple of the dots inside these flowers. Can you actually see them flowers?
I see it.
Yeah, you see it, good. So there is no way I could like from the head, maybe it is, but it will be much more difficult for me to paint those kind of shaped flowers from the head. But it's so easy and so fast to outline it and get this lacy look. Keep watching like the amount of the product. I have it on my brush. It is very tiny. Like the less product you've got on your brush, the thinner lines you are gonna be able to paint. To be honest, even without of sugar, just this wee outline which gives this 3D look to it is unbelievable. That one is so pretty here. Fantastic. Sugar it. Wow, this is so pretty. That's the broken one. So make my life very easy, simple one. I loved the dots, which we had it on the other nail. And I'm just going to finish them off with those wee dots to blend that. Plus, I can just freehand it those missing bit. Okay, so you could see it, I have kind of joined it in this wee lacy part. And then outline this flower. But you have to go extremely thin, just to don't lose the detail from the transfer foil. So we've got like quite a lot of stuff going on, like the way, the color wise as well. Full concentration. Again, there was another broken part of the foil. I'm not sure if you guys have noticed. I have just prolonged this line to cover it up. When you're using paint gels, so like a French gel is a paint gel, and if you're working with it, you can do it as a 3D. You don't have to top coat it, it's gonna last. The gel polish wouldn't last. I wouldn't recommend it using the gel polish for a sugaring. It will come off. It's a different type of the gels. So like paint gels have different amount of the inhibition layer. They are curing almost dry. And I would recommend it using those kind of type of gels for the sugaring effect. Got something on my brush. Let me clean it. And as you can see it, I'm also adding some kind of completely freedom things. And that's just like a wee blob. So I do blob and then just drag it nice and thin. I actually love this design. I wanted it on my nails with purple or blue. I am so tempted, guys. I have told you in some other video that I am extremely tempted to get something blue or something like a blue purple color on my nails with the chrome overage. Like, I think it will look insane. This is a really nice and beautiful flower, this one. Absolutely amazing. Wow. So pretty. Very delicate outlines, like as little product on my brush as possible. And because they are very irregular flowers, I think it would be actually really difficult to paint them from the head. You know, their petals are bending like completely random, different ways. I also feel like this is a fantastic exercise for those of you who don't know how to paint the flowers, because you kind of follow the pre-made design, which is so much easier. Fantastic. Let me do it, and then I can show you the full look of this layered design with the white transfer foil. I just love it. And I hope, guys, you're thinking the same. So I just need to clean the product. We don't have to top coat anything. As I said, like it is absolutely safe to do. So you take a brush and then you just remove the excess of it, and look how pretty it is. Like the texture, like you can see where the white transfer foil was, because it has completely different color to the background. And then you've got this 3D look, you've got this beautiful texture coming up, and you've got chrome shining through it. Like absolutely fantastic. Like I am really chuffed how they turn it out, and I hope, guys, you're thinking exactly the same, and I have inspired you to create something different and have fun with it. So that's the middle finger. Again, I'm gonna, Patrick is like, come up, come up, come up. There we are, so pretty. So we've got middle finger, and then I show you all of them. Middle finger, this will be a ring finger. And I know because of the sizes of them, so I don't remember which design I have did it. Sorry, I'm just coming up, let the camera, oh, there we are. Let the camera catch it. Look how pretty it is. We've got ring finger, not enough blue tack. Blue tack is like a plastoline, and that's what I use to keep them on the display. And also, guys, thank you so much for everyone who actually got the display tips as well. We have added a new thing on the website where you can actually hold some of my display tips and the designs, the demo tips. I hope you like them, because I'm also taking out some bits and pieces which are actually pretty old. I have stored them, but like now running out of the space, and I want to share some of them with you. I love it. I love it so much. Sorry, guys, I want to do it nice and neatly, because otherwise it is it just doesn't have effect. You do something nice and then you display it, it's ugly. It just doesn't look right. Same for the pictures. Like you do something nice, you need to take a time to do a good picture. And for this set, I'm gonna do the picture outside and outside light, because it will look so much different. I didn't clean the other two. Let me do it now. Okay, so this is how the set looks from a distance. No, Patrick, no, don't. I need to do it distance first, because it looks different. I will show you the flowers now, like flowers. I show you the blink of it, and then I can zoom it, and there we are. So you can see the texture. Absolutely amazing. Hit the share button, guys, if you have really enjoyed it and you liked it, this set. I'm sending you huge glittery hugs and looking forward to reading your comments and seeing you in the next video. Bye!